What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's get into Clash at the Castle predictions. Clash at the Castle takes place on Saturday, June 15th in Glasgow, Scotland. Should be an okay show. I don't think Triple H will do any surprises. I don't. He might add another match because right now I'm looking at the official card. And according to Wikipedia, there's only just 5 matches. So there could be a match added at Clash at the Castle. So I wouldn't put it past Triple H to have maybe 6 matches. But we'll just have to wait and see. So like I said before, there are 5 matches on the card so far. And there could be one more added. So let's kick things off with the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. Chad Gable has to win. I like Sami Zayn, but Chad Gable needs to win this so that way him and Otis can feud. Their feud can start at Money in the Bank or even start at SummerSlam. If you wanted to do a match with Sami Zayn at Money in the Bank, but it'll be in Toronto, so he'll be not in his hometown, but he'll be in his home country. So I don't know, but for all intents and purposes, Chad Gable needs this win. He needs this win. I don't know what to do with Sami Zayn once he loses the IC title. I don't. You could maybe build him up to maybe go after Drew McIntyre when he inevitably becomes the World Heavyweight Champion. You could until CM Punk comes back. But once again, guys, I just don't fucking know. I don't know. Chad Gable just has to win, and we also get the Otis face turn where he beats the crap out of Chad Gable, and the crowd cheers. It has to happen. It has to. It's time. You know, Triple H has been doing this stuff at a real snail's pace, and it's quite annoying. You know, he needs to pull the trigger with all of this on Saturday. It has to happen like that. It has to. There's just no other way that we can go about it. There's just no other way. Because it's either Chad Gable or bust. I mean, that's just really what it is. Moving on, Bayley versus Piper Niven for the WWE Women's Championship. Bayley's going to retain. Why on earth would anybody think that Piper Niven is going to win? You have to be a fool, and you need to be in a mental health facility. Bayley's going to win hands down. I don't know what you do with Bayley going forward. I don't. I don't see her being champion past, I guess, SummerSlam. I don't know. Because it's interesting to see who they're going to put in the women's Money in the Bank. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to put Lyra Valkyria in there. Maybe Io Sky in there. I don't know who else you could put in there, but the qualifying matches start next Monday on Monday Night Raw, so we'll see, but this should be an easy win for Bayley for sure. Next, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Triple threat. Obviously, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are going to win hands down. No questions asked. Hands down, they're winning. And then after all this is done, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are going to go back into catering. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, same thing. Well, no, I doubt it because Triple H loves Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. So that's who Bianca Belair and Shane. That's who. My bad. That's who Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will feud with once this match is over with. So that's what's just gonna happen. Moving on. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE. My bad, for the World Heavyweight Championship. Judgment Day, they're banned from ringside. Drew McIntyre's going to win. And this actually needs to be the first match on the show for sure. CM Punk does not need to get involved at all. Period. Drew needs to definitely win this. I would say clean. I wouldn't even cheat with this. You could do the rematch with him and Damian at Money in the Bank, and then going into SummerSlam, you could begin Drew McIntyre's feud with CM Punk. Monday Night Raw needs CM Punk like no one's business. And I am so tired of Damian Priest. I like him, but as champion, he's not the guy. And he has to lose Saturday. No shenanigans from CM Punk, nothing like that. CM Punk can show up after Drew McIntyre wins the championship, but Drew McIntyre, hands down, needs to win the championship. It's Drew McIntyre or bust. Because Damian Priest just fucking sucks as champion. He just does. He sucks major ass. And I like Damian Priest, but he's just not world championship material. He's just not the guy for the job. So, there's that. Main event, Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. An I Quit match for the undisputed WWE Championship. This match should definitely main event for sure. Cody Rhodes is going to win this hands down. I do expect to see some involvement from the OC. So Gallows and Anderson will probably show up. I'm pretty sure some guys will come and help Cody out. Maybe the Street Profits or something like that. Maybe Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. I don't know. But Cody Rhodes is definitely winning. He's not losing to AJ Styles. What do you do with AJ Styles going forward? I have no idea. I couldn't really think of anything. Maybe you could do a trade. AJ Styles and Braun Breaker switch brands. AJ goes to Raw, and Braun goes back to SmackDown. I know he's supposed to be pushed heavily going into Monday Night Raw in 2025 when WWE goes to Netflix. But that's 6 months from now. You could easily just do Braun on SmackDown for a while. That's what I would do. So there's that. I'm pretty sure the Bloodline will be involved as well. They'll have a match. I would presume a 6-man tag. So Solo Sikoa and Guerrillas of Destiny taking on Randy Orton. Well, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. Or no, you can do Kevin Owens and the Street Profits again. They did that last week, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run that back at Clash. And then you have the Bloodline go over. And that's when we get the introduction of Hikuleo, who finished up at Dominion for New Japan. So he finished up. So it's heavily rumored, that he will more than likely show up, which I would agree with. They brought in Tama Loa at Backlash, so this makes sense to bring in Hikuleo at Clash at the Castle. But one will presume that Jacob Fatu wouldn't be far behind. He'll probably be on the babyface side. So that to me would make the most sense. So when Roman comes back, maybe at Money in the Bank, Roman comes back. He then, apologizes to Jimmy and Jay for treating them like shit, and they all reconcile, and then we see Jacob Fatu being introduced, and then that's when we can get the official Bloodline Civil War happen at SummerSlam. And then you could continue it on up until Survivor Series, where it'll inevitably end at War Games. I think that's going to be the plan for all this. And this makes perfect sense because Jacob Fatu kicks major ass. Major ass. But Clash at the Castle should be fun. And it should be a good little event. I don't think it'll be a 4-hour event. It'll probably last maybe about a good 3 to 3.5 hours. Once again, I don't think there'll be any surprises outside of Hikuleo. I know people are mentioning the Wyatt 6 showing up. That's not going to happen. They probably won't show up until Money in the Bank. They're not going to show up at a B-level pay-per-view. That's what Backlash and Clash at the Castle are. They're B-level pay-per-views. Money in the Bank is one of the big 5, so why wouldn't they show up there? And plus, they're going to be in Canada, so yeah. That's probably when we'll see the Wyatt 6. That's probably when we'll see them. So, these are my predictions. Again, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, they will retain against Alba Fyre, Isla Dawn, and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Chad Gable will defeat Sami Zayn and become the new Intercontinental Champion. And he'll feud with Otis for the remainder of the summer. Bayley will defeat Piper Niven. Drew McIntyre will defeat Damian Priest. CM Punk will make his return, and they can start their feud at SummerSlam or even at Money in the Bank, but more so SummerSlam. And then the main event of the evening, Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles. Cody Rhodes will retain the WWE Undisputed Championship. And the 6-man, no DQ, the Bloodline, or the new Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, and Guerrillas of Destiny versus KO and the Street Profits. The Bloodline will win, and we will see the involvement in the debut of Hikuleo. And the new Bloodline will be complete. So that should be fun and interesting. But we shall see. But what are you guys' predictions for Clash? What do you guys think is going to happen? Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.